let's get started. I'm going to start with this one because it made me think of where I was last week when I wasn't able to be with you. I went up to Northern California to do some recording to try and finish up this album. Boy, did we make progress on Hooray for the World, the album. But we took a little side excursion one morning, and while it wasn't quite this, it just made me think of this song. I'll tell you about a land I know, it's not so far from here, and every time you blink your eyes, the strangest things appear. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the bubblegum trees and the soda water fountain, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings on the big rock candy mountain. On the big rock candy mountain, it's the perfect place for kids. Your allowance grows up bushes and the cookie jars don't have lids. You can have your choice of any pet in the big rock candy zoo. There's a root beer lake you can dive into. You can paddle all around it in a big canoe on the big rock candy mountain. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the bubblegum trees and the soda water fountain, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings on the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, you never change your socks, and little streams of apple juice come a-bubbling down the rocks. There's no such thing as homework, it's your birthday all the time. You can stay up late and your folks don't care. You can come to lunch in your underwear in the big rock candy mountain. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the bubblegum trees and the soda water fountain, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings on the big rock candy mountain. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the bubblegum trees and the soda water fountain, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings on the big rock candy mountain, on the big rock candy mountain, on the big rock candy mountain. Woo! The big rock candy mountain. Yes, yes, we love it. Oh my gosh. So, last week, instead of being here, I was up in Northern California for 3.5 days, 4 days. We had some travel involved, but I was working with JB Eckel on the new album, and boy, did we get good work done. But as I said, we took some side trips, and let me show you some pictures. Hold on a second. So, are you ready? The Eckel Boys, JB and Gabe and Sam, and they took me to one of the most beautiful places on the planet, to the Yuba River. Now, there's this bridge that goes over it. It's not for cars, just for walking. And don't be fooled by that picture. The water has no algae in it whatsoever. That's a reflection of green trees. It's making it look kind of green up there on the top. It is the clearest water, and that's actually quite deep right there. And I had to go in. I had to go into the water, and it was wonderful. Cool, crisp. It's coming right down from the Sierras, but absolutely clear as a bell. Oh, all right, let me show you the next one. Hang on a second. Okay. All right, so let me see, next picture. Where are we here? That's this one. And so this is the water just streaming down, and it just goes back into the mountains there, right? And it goes back, back, back. This is just one fork of 3 of the Yuba River. I have a movie I want to show you. Hang on a second. Yeah, it is stunning. Wait a minute, let me see. Here we go. Can you see this? I can't see that. I'm sorry, hang on. Okay, here we go. See those rocks, how they're sculpted? The water's rushing. There's Gabe, and then Sam gets down, and he's walking down. It's so smooth. The rocks are just like sculpted. It's just absolutely stunning. I don't have appropriate pictures to show you, but for some reason it just made me think of the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Up in the mountains, the water's coming down, and there's pools to jump in, which I did, like I told you. Oh, it was really deep and beautiful, and you go swimming, and you're looking down at the bottom of the river as you're swimming by. Anyway, fabulous. But on the picture that was on Facebook, there, hey Les, I know, beautiful. We showed you I showed you a picture of Pam the dog. Now the Eccles have 3 dogs. One, Pam, the dog, beautiful Pam. She's a cross between a poodle and some kind of Aussie poodle. I don't know the kind of. Anyway, so there's Pam, and there's Arnold. Now Arnold was just neutered, so he had a thing around his head, so he couldn't, be licking on it. But Arnold is a puppy and just full of energy and wants all the attention all the time. And so there's Pam, there's Arnold, and then off in the corner there's Barley. Yes, but you have to look at Pam. Look at those eyelashes. They are the longest eyelashes I have ever seen on any dog or anything anywhere in the world. Those are eyelashes coming off of her eyes. Can you believe that? I couldn't. I just kept taking pictures trying to capture how amazing her eyes are. So, that was my adventure last week. It was fabulous. Let's see, let's check up with everybody. Raina Rose and Grandma Birdie. Chile, Minnesota. Okay. And, Christy. Oh, yeah, it wasn't... I got to tell you guys, I do the plunges. All last winter I did the plunges. It was 36 degrees out. Yes, it gets that cold sometimes in Southern California. And I jumped in the pool anyway. But the cold water doesn't scare me. Hey, AC. And Pam. And Jan. Woo. Okay. And Rose and Adrian. And Roxanne. Yeah. His birthday all the time. Now, wait a minute. Yasmin said, because I was talking about her photos, she said, I have more photos that I meant to send you for my last hike. Next week, she'll be climbing Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in the UK. All right, you got to send those pictures over because, yeah. Woo! Okay. And Jessica. Okay, so now we're back to, oh, hey, and Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Yes, she is smart. Very. And Tanya and Ari. Woo! And let me see. And good morning from Dwight, Illinois. Happiness, you guys. Okay. Well, let's see. So let's do this one. Everybody here has a bucket. And you guys go, yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Okay, can you do it? Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there, till everybody's bucket shines bright. We get it going with a helping hand. Here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there, till everybody's bucket shines bright. We get it going with a big hello. What do you know? With a helping hand, here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there, till everybody's bucket shines bright. We get it going, make a brand new friend. Come on in with a big hello. What do you know? With a friendly look, it's all it took. With a helping hand, here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there, till everybody's bucket, each and every bucket, every single bucket shines bright. Woo! Buckets. The invisible bucket inside of us. Everybody here has a bucket. It's where we keep all the good thoughts and feelings about ourselves and the world. So we want everybody to have a full bucket, right? We fill people's buckets with nice things to say. And one of the best ways to fill a bucket is just to listen to someone when they're talking. And maybe they're upset about something, or they're disappointed, or they're excited, or whatever it might be, and you listen. You let them know that they're worth listening to. You pay attention to somebody and what they're going through. You help them. Sometimes you open a door for somebody. You don't even know who they are. You're going into a restaurant, somebody's right behind you, you hold the door for them, and you smile at them, and they say thank you. It's just a nice back and forth. It just lets us know we're part of this human family. Those are ways we fill a bucket. Everybody here has a bucket. Everybody's bucket holds light. That's what we got in there. Add a little light here and a little light there, till everybody's bucket, each and every bucket, every single bucket shines bright. It makes such a difference. Just a little thing, just a smile. That makes a difference to people. It really does. I know it does. I've been talking about I'm going into stores and people, behind the counter, I ask them a question, they have a big smile on their face. They say, hi. I go, yeah, well, I need this. They said, oh, we got that. Or, you know what, we don't have that today. It doesn't matter. I can deal with anything if people let me know I'm part of a group of people that care about each other. Yeah. So, bucket filling. We're for that, right? Speaking of bucket filling, I want to share this picture. On Sunday, I had the pleasure of being a part of a fundraiser for Starfish International. Look at these beautiful faces. These are some of the mentors that have gone through the Starfish program in the Gambia, in West Africa, and then they become mentors. They become mentors and they help young women go through the program. And the young women, in the Gambia, lots of times if you're in junior high school or high school and you're a girl, you drop out and you work in the fields and you haul water and you do stuff like that instead of getting your education. So my dear friend Yasin and her husband David started a program where Yasin was from, Lamin City in the Gambia. And she started a program for girls to stay in school and get their education. So you go through the program, and then, they have to go on to college, right? So the fundraiser was to help these mentors who help stay in with the program and work with the younger girls, help them go to college. All the fundraising was for them to get their degrees. And they've gone on to become doctors and teachers and artists and videographers, all in their community. And I gotta tell you, it's amazing. So go if you I just have to say, if I know there's a lot of craziness in the world, a lot of things wacky going on. If you want just to help something that is absolutely 100% pure joy and happiness and integrity and service, it's all about service. Look up Starfish International, and there's a GoFundMe site for them to help these girls go to college. Anyway, so filling buckets, that's one way you can do it. Let's see, what should we sing? I know, I haven't done this song in a long time, and it is one of my favorites. It's not mine. It was written by Irving Berlin. It was one of his first hits. Come on, no, here we go. Good key, right. Come on in here, Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on in here, it's the best band in the land. They play a bugle call like you never heard before, so natural that you wanna go to war. It's just the bestest band, what am? My little honey lamb, come on along, let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you wanna hear old Swanee River played in ragtime, come on in here, Alexander's Ragtime. Come on in here, Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on in here, it's the best band in the land. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before, so natural that you wanna go to war. That's just the bestest band, what am? My little honey lamb, come on along, let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you wanna hear old Swanee River played in ragtime, come on in here, Alexander's Ragtime. Alexander's Ragtime Band. Oh, I don't know what it is about that song. It just makes me happy. It's about loving to play music, loving to listen to music. Wow. Well, let's see. Thank you, Jan. It's just silliness and happiness. And Anne, how the heck are you, Anne? Good to see you. All right. Well, let's see. Where are we? What was I? Oh, you know what? Since I was visiting the Eccles, and there's all this, you go visit somebody, see their house, visit their dogs. By the way, they live in this, it's not a cabin, it has a cabin feel, but it's a house in the middle of the woods in Grass Valley, California. And it's just a fun place. You go around the corner and there's JB's studio, and upstairs I didn't go upstairs, but there's rooms up there. And anyway, that made me think I'm going to do this house. It's been a long time. Hey, Zoe and Willow and Kiara from Colorado, and Az, nice to see you. Okay. I live in a house. Or if you want to get in or you want to get out, that's what my front door's about. So come on now and follow me into my so I can see the sunshine come shining in on me. I can hear the birds singing out in the trees. I look at them, they look back at me in my house. I live in a house. I live in a house. And in my house there's a kitchen, and in my kitchen there's a refrigerator. The refrigerator keeps my milk ice cold, but when I want to pour it on my Cheerios in the morning. I live in a house. I live in a house. And in my house I have my room, and in my room what do I see? I see my bed where I go to sleep in the evening. And next to my bed is my dresser tall, and in my dresser I keep my clothes. I put on my clothes when I get up in the morning. I live in a house. I live in a house. There's a shelf for the books I like to read. Sometimes mommy reads them to me just before I go to sleep in the evening. I live in a house. I live in a house. And in my house there's a bathroom, and in my bathroom there's a tub. I take my bath with a bar of soap. I rub that soap all over me. I rub my tummy, then I wash my knees till I'm all clean. I live in a house. I live in a house. It sure is nice to have a place to go, and I play all day and I end up so tired that I just want to go to bed. In my house. Yay! My house. Isn't it great to have a place, an apartment, a house, a cabin, whatever it is? It's really great. Let me see. I want to read this. Okay. It's time for a What Am I poem. For those of you who haven't heard these before, this is a really extravagant, a really wild way of describing something that you might have in your house. Okay? This one is, and then you have to try and guess what it is by the end. All right? There's some clues in here. This one's particularly tricky. All right? It's called, It's Big. No, it's gigantic. It's kind of like an elephant. It's big. No, it's gigantic. It looks like something you could sail across the North Atlantic. It's made of wood. This one's black, though some of them are brown. I saw a glossy white one once in a restaurant downtown. In our house, it sits silently, up against the wall. I'd forgotten it was there, not noticing it all. One day, a friend of Mom's came by and pulled out its little seat and opened up its long black door that folded back so neat. And there, exposed in black and white, were what? A row of teeth? Then pressing down her fingers, they moved up and down beneath. The sound that then came rising up took me by surprise. Our elephant was magical, its hugeness a disguise. Now I roll back its long black door most every other day, and pulling out its little seat, I sit right down and play. I see Lindsay. Got it? Oh my gosh, Lindsay, you got it. A piano. Yasmin has one of those, and she loves to play it. Karen got it too, and Dawn got it too. Let me read it again now that we know what it is, okay? It's big. I mean, when you think about it, a piano. And of course, they come in different sizes. The one we have, you see it right there, right behind me. Ours is an upright, but some of them are grand pianos. But this is the piano, right? It was right behind me. Hey, Adam. Yep, you could see it while I was saying the poem. It's right there. I forgot that. It's kind of like an elephant. It's big. No, it's gigantic. It looks like something you could sail across the North Atlantic. It's made of wood. This one's black. Some of them are brown. I saw a glossy white one once in a restaurant downtown. Have you ever seen one of those? In our house, it sits silently up against the wall. I'd forgotten it was there, not noticing it all. One day, a friend of Mom's came by, pulled out its little seat, and opened up its long black door. You can't really see it. It's right below the line there. That folded back so neat. And there, exposed in black and white, were what? A row of teeth? Then pressing down her fingers, they moved up and down beneath. The sound that then came rising up took me by surprise. Our elephant was magical. Its hugeness a disguise. Now I roll back its long black door most every other day, and pulling out its little seat, I sit right down and play. Yay! Stacy has one. Could be an organ. Adam, you're right. It could be. In this case, I'm talking about a piano. I suppose an organ has a. No, I don't know. Do organs have a thing that roll back that expose the keys? I can't remember. Anyway, there we have it. Okay, it's big. No, it's gigantic. It looks like something you could sail across the North Atlantic. Well, it would be a little. I'm thinking of a grand piano that looks like that. I have one more song I want to sing for you guys this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are. And you guys are a really special group. Your hearts are open to the world, and I just want to tell you how wonderful you are. When I look into your shining eyes, what is it I see? What is it I see? What is it I see when I look into your shining eyes? What is it I see? I see the heart of you. When you give someone a helping hand, what is it I see? What is it I see? What is it I see when I watch you give someone a helping hand? What is it I see? I see the heart of you. Sometimes life can be difficult and gets us down when I watch you pick yourself back up again. What is it I see? What is it I see? What is it I see when you pick yourself back up again? What is it I see? I see the heart of you. When I sing, I think you're wonderful. What is it I see? What is it I see? What is it I see when I sing, I think you're wonderful? What is it I see? I see the heart of you. So when I say I love your shining eyes, what is it I see? What is it I see? What is it I see when I say I love your shining eyes? What is it I see? I see the heart of you. I do. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for coming today And you guys have a fabulous day, a fabulous week. Get outside and breathe some of that fresh air, and fill somebody's bucket or a bunch of people's buckets. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next week.